Hi everybody, this is Ingi from Tarot Wikipedia. Welcome to my channel, and I'm going to give you guys a synchronicity reading. This is part of a numerology series that I am going to give to you guys. That will be a tarot and numerology masterclass for my email subscribers. So I will explain everything about tarot and numerology and how they connect, and also how the grid operates in your numerology and in your date of birth. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go in the description and subscribe to my email list. I'm going to give you guys a daily message now. So this is also for those of you who want to learn about card combinations. So what I do, I give this here will be for the YouTubers, and then the bundle will get this. And the bundle is basically all of my courses combined, plus daily readings basically. So let's get started. And this is what I'm doing now is reading the number 4 in numerology. So I'm going to take that into account. And that is on the arrow of practicality, and on the plane of practicality, then the earth plane, as well as the arrow of the will. And I also use my numerology deck as well. You get 99 compassion. With the judgment, that can mean that there's a lot of guardian angel activity in your life, like a lot of guidance from guardian angel. So it's a good idea to quiet your mind and listen, especially with the number 4. 4 is very much about the seeker kind of internalize a lot, and they're so cerebral that sometimes it's hard to quiet down the mind. And also because it's on the practical plane, you could be very busy as well. Now, they say for some of you, forgiveness is going to be key, and self-forgiveness and self-compassion will open up your psychic ability, and you'll be able to hear your guardian angel. Okay. Now I'm going to pull out a card for you in the forest deck, which I love. The forest deck is a great inspiration for me drawing my own tarot cards. So I'm using that at the moment as well. Okay, so the bottom card here, you actually got self-love here. So it just reinforces and also give us confirmation that it's your guardian angel, you know, saying self-love. And they say, think, what do you want for your future? They say you have a very positive future, but you need to also make some plans for your future. What do you want? And you have the will to achieve that. Believe me, because we're on the arrow of the will now. So the messages that are coming through now, it's for you to understand that you can achieve your dreams. Okay, let's have a look at 1, 2, or 3. And you can pause this video and you can choose a number. I'm going to start here with number 1. And you get King of Swords with Justice. It can mean that you are a wise counsel for people to get advice. And also you have a very high standard on how you want to do things. You're most likely a perfectionist. And if standard has been dropping where you're working, then that would probably bother you quite a bit. Because you are a perfectionist, an expert in what you do. These 2 cards can also speak of someone who has legal experience, who can be a lawyer or a police, a judge even, especially with the judgment card here. So that is for some of you, but I feel like for some of you it is dealing also with authorities as well. Justice speak of doing the right thing and being impartial and fair. So the card I get for you is the Elf Queen, and it's a 4 also in numerology 13. 1 plus 3 is 4. Introverted, burden, responsibility. So it's like there's a lot of responsibility on you now, and I feel like for some of you, the people that you work with, the standard I feel has dropped a bit, and they're saying you kind of feel like you have to kind of get the standard up again, and that's kind of a burden on you, and it could take a toll on you, because you're very much in your head at the moment trying to get everything done perfectly, and then you kind of locking yourself away a little bit. And they're saying to try and open up a bit more emotionally and make sure that you enjoy your life and the people in your life as well. Group 2. Okay, so you get Knight of Swords with 2 of Cups. So this is most likely a relationship. If you're single, then someone will pursue you. Someone could fall head over heels in love with you. And this is also someone I feel who has a strong opinions as well. A strong personality. Let's have a look in the Fairy Forest deck. I feel like this is someone you're very compatible with, but this is also kind of an intense person. This is someone you have a contract with, an oath. And this is also a 4 in numerology. 22, 2 plus 2 is 4, so it's a master number. So this is someone you could have a contract with, a soul contract with. So this could be a relationship that will lead to a big commitment. 22 as a master number also means that you take everything very seriously now. Like, you want to master your life and you want everything to be perfect, and you really stick by your decisions that you make. So this could be definitely a past life connections. This I feel like it's a true soulmate for many of you. You really will know that this is the one. And 22 also means that this is like a lot of intuitive messages coming through. So for those of you who picked group 2, you can really trust your intuition at the moment. Okay, so card group 3. This is about your creativity. You get Ace of Wands with the Moon. So the Moon, means fantasies, illusions, creativity, and also your fears as well. So I think for some of you, you're going to face a fear. Number 4 here, because we're on the 4 readings. I have to take that into account as well. It is about commitment, but it also sometimes means that something you want to run away from, in the sense of not dealing with, and it's often an emotional issue. You can't run and hide from it anymore. You'll have to face it. It will follow you around until you face it. And this has to do with something that has to come to some kind of end or conclusion. And you'll have to make a decision around this. With the number 9, because the Moon is a 9 in numerology, it often means, original family stuff could be at the heart of this. 4 as a number really feel like they need family. So this could be dealing with some family issues. That could be family secrets for some of you will come up. And you'll get some signs and messages and definitely intuitive messages on what to do. But I feel for some of you, this will also be an opportunity for you to go on a creative journey that could also become an entrepreneurial journey. You can combine the two. Ace of Wands, that's entrepreneur, and the Moon, creativity. Okay, so I'm going to continue now with the bundle, and I'll speak to you again tomorrow. Bye. Okay guys, so let's have a look at your daily reading, and we're going to use the numerology grid again like we did yesterday. This is part of a numerology tutorial I'm giving out, so if you haven't subscribed to my email list, subscribe and you'll get a how numerology works in tarot for free. I'm going to send it out on Wednesday, so subscribe before then. So yesterday we did the arrow of the planner. Now we're going to do the arrow of the will, and tomorrow we're going to do the arrow of high activity. So basically the cards that show up here, it has meaning according to where they landed. Okay, so we're going to start here with, this is also on the practical plane as well. So number 4 here is part of the practical plane, and the arrow of the will. So this is something that has something to do with your routine that you're in, something that you're doing to create more security for yourself. It's very practical, like. So you get the judgment here with compassion. So for a lot of you, I feel like this has to do with forgiving something that happened in the past that's going to help you be more abundant. And also I feel like for some of you, it's about leadership, especially with the judgment card there. So I'm going to give you guys an individualized reading, but you have to choose 1, 2, or 3, and you get card combinations as well. Remember, we're on the practical plane and on the arrow of the will. So this is something where you're very strong-minded, but also where you could internalize, and you're very cerebral. And this is also where you are most likely going to create security around yourself. And I'm talking financial security, because 4 is a very business-oriented number. So 1, 2, or 3, you can pause this video if you like. Okay, so card 1, for those of you who pick card combination 1, you get King of Swords with Justice. So that can speak of a lawyer, or the legal world, or police, a judge. You got it with judgment as well. So for a lot of you, you have skills and talents in the legal world, and that could be your career as well, or there's aspects of your career that is very much about the, justice, law and order. I'm going to pull a card for you in the fairy forest. If you don't work in the legal world, this also can mean that you have a very strong sense of what is right and what is wrong, and you like to stick up for people who can't help themselves. This is a very karmic card combination as well, especially connected with the judgment card. So it can mean that whatever is happening in your life now, it has a karmic connection, and for some of you it could also be a past life connection. It can be righting a wrong from the past, setting the record straight. For some of you, you're going to have to use very strong boundaries now. Okay, so the wizard here, I got Moon King, Wise One, Counselor. So people will come to you for advice and guidance as well, and you'll be able to help people using your mind, using your intellect, and using your courage. You're very strong now, and that can be part also of your life purpose. Okay, card group 2. So you get Knight of Swords with 2 of Cups. So that is a relationship, and it is most likely a relationship you feel very committed to, because 4 is the number for commitment as well. But similar to this here, Knight of Swords is someone who's very interested in justice and doing the right thing and righting a wrong, and so it could be someone who wants to protect you, someone who's very protective of you. Okay, someone who feels a strong connection with you and who wants to, it really wants to protect you. And for some of you, this will be a friend or someone who also has a romantic interest in you. This is someone who's very excited about you. It could be someone you already are in a relationship with. The wild hunt here, excitement, frenzy, journey. So you see, this is someone who's very excited about you. So for those of you who pick group 2 here, someone who's probably head over heels in love with you, who wants to have a strong commitment to you, and who's not afraid to show it, and who's not afraid to go through a lot to be with you, because you also get it here with the will. Someone who wants to be in your life every day, because it is, on the practical plane. So someone who's actually want to be there day by day and spend a lot of time with you. Okay, card combination 3. So you get Ace of Wands with the Moon. So that is a creative journey, and for some of you, you're going to do more studying as well. So the time is now to learn something, and it could be a creative study or even therapy, like art therapy as well. For some of you, it's going to be affiliated marketing and niche marketing as well, because the moon sometimes actually symbolizes passive earning, passive income. In connection with the judgment, it often speaks of the art world. That's another meaning of the judgment, especially with the moon. It becomes about art and creativity, but it's something that you can turn into a business, and you're talented enough to do this as a business, they're saying. This is something where you can combine your creativity with your business skills. So you get the golden unicorn here. Protector, guardian, champion. So this is where you also are very pure at heart. And you can, with the moon here, it's like you can create a magical world that motivates, inspires, and help people. This is something you could have studied for a while or learned about. I feel like you're a perfectionist in this area. Because with the 4 as well, it's often in an area where people are very much driven to become an expert, and they want it to be perfect, and you could be a bit too hard on yourself as well. So let's just sum up here. Card group 1. This is about justice and doing the right thing and being fair, and for some of you, you will be drawn into like a legal world. This also is about relationship and balanced relationship, and they're saying you connect your emotions. Don't be too afraid to feel and allow your emotions to come up. You're very much in your head, very much internalizing here. Group 2, this is about a love that is very much, you feel this one. This is something that you feel every day. This is a perfect arrow of relationship actually. And group 3, this is about your creativity, creating another world, a fantasy world. And it's also where you're very pure at heart, and also where you could escape a little bit to experience your imagination. For some of you, you will study. And I feel like for some of you as well, this is going to be a business opportunity. You'll be able to create a business venture for yourself. You're very strong-minded about this, and this takes priority in your life over people at the moment. And for some of you, you'll also be writing as well. The moon often shows up when people have real writing talents. And Ace of Wands means the time is now. So this is, like I said in the numerology tutorial, which I haven't released yet. Number 4 is about you can run but you can't hide. You have to face something. So it's often like a fear or something where you don't want to really look too deep into it. But with the 4, you have to face it, and that's also what I feel like in the moon here is once you sort of face your fear and you see something that you thought was going to be terrifying, and then you actually realize it has no power over you, it's going to be a very liberating moment for you, they're saying. So that was my message for you. Now I'm going to do the bundle. So if you're not subscribed yet, you can subscribe to the bundle and you get these as well. Bye!